Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back, no matter what time of day it is or what day you found this message. I'm super grateful that you're here. Guys, today's date is Saturday, October 11th of 2025, 3:49 on the clock as we begin the message. If you are seeing any combination of the numbers associated with today's message, 1111, 33, 33, 44, 44, 555, 25, 25, or 1125, please do look those numbers up in the angel number meanings and gematria meanings in association with the message, guys. As always, I do ask that those who follow me use discretion when listening to Oracle, Tarot, and energy reads. If the message does not resonate, don't make it fit. All right, guys, big shout out to the collectives and those who are supporting over here on YouTube and on TikTok. Please do follow, subscribe, share, hit the all button so you don't miss your message. And speaking of messages, guys, today's message has to do with two masculine energies who I feel like might be coming up in the energy like multiple times. But it could also be that this is a different message. But the message for today, or the download for today, is featured around these two masculine energies. And the thought, I'm not sure if you want either of these options. LOL. So, guys, I'm not even going to do a full long reading on this because I did a pre-pull on this and I'm about to read these two energies and then just jump off of here. I promise you. I know I say that sometimes and I go longer, but this time, I really believe that it's pretty cut and dry here. So what I could see was a feminine energy with two masculine energies who are interested in them. The feminine energy could be female, or it could be any gender that operates out of their feminine energy primarily. So one of the masculines has a partner already, a spouse, a partner, a girlfriend, whatever. Okay. And it looks like they're enjoying, how can I word this? Some adult activities that have to do with swinging on a swing, if you know what I'm saying, or interacting with other couples. Okay. So hopefully for those of you catch my drift, so that way I can actually get this video uploaded. So the other masculine that I could see in this download may or may not have had a partner, but I did see that they're in the music industry or they do something associated with music and performance. And I could see that they were some kind of a writer, like they wrote music or wrote lyrics or something like that, or they look to be in their early to mid 40s, I would say. And I could see they were like a medium build, about average height to taller. So maybe somewhere, at least for my standpoint, I'm a little shorter. So everyone's a little taller to me. But they look to be somewhere around I want to say 5'10", 5'11", somewhere between maybe 5'10" and 6 foot, something like that. So although this masculine looked attractive, so they were good looking, it's like there was something he was hiding or not saying about who he is. Both of these options seem to be well off, i.e., they are individuals that have monetary resources. They're not hurting for money, okay? As a matter of fact, they're doing pretty well off. But both of these options are very interested in you, collectives. So then I asked the question, who are these energies? For real, for real. So we can see whose message this is and who might resonate with today's energy. So let's go on ahead and look into this pre-poll here. So interesting. I had a strong intuitive hint to pull these decks last night before bed. Then I had this download, and then this morning I understood why I had a strong intuition to pull these decks. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We went to the roll deck first, okay? And as I was opening up the roll deck, a card that wasn't supposed to be in this pile of cards fell out. And guess what deck it was from, guys? The Truth Oracle. Spirit says the truth is these offers are trash. I can't make it up. I have the trash card in front of me. Waste, worthless, and mouse. Something here about these offers is not on the up and up. And Spirit was saying basically that the offers don't have the value that they seem to have. And obviously, the first masculine I mentioned is not interested or engaging with a one-on-one relationship. Let's put it that way. And this is not to judge people who are in lifestyle. This is just to say I'm picking up that the feminine energy associated with this message is not looking for that. So to them, that offer might be trash because they don't want someone who is engaging with different people constantly or that has a partner, girlfriend, or spouse already, but then wants to also deal with them. I'm not picking up that this is what you are looking for. Now, cards that came out of the Roll Oracle. This is interesting. We had Saint in reverse, Zombie in the upright, Puppet in reverse, and Apothecary in the upright. Yikes. So the Saint in reverse is giving me someone here is not how they are representing themselves. So they might be wearing a mask or saying that they're a kinder, more generous, more authentic or honest person than what they truly are, or they're presenting themselves as something that they're not. Putting it simply, somebody could come to you acting like a saint with a halo over their head, but really the way that they are looking at you, or maybe the game plan they have in their head towards you, is anything but. It's just the opposite of what they're presenting. Okay. So somebody who resonates with this message may have a new person that is interested in them, but you feel like they're not giving you the whole story. You can tell information is missing. And they're coming off almost like a love bombing energy, or somebody who's just like really helpful, seems very supportive. And then you're just having this feeling in the back of your head that it could turn into the zombie energy, which was the next card up in the upright. This talks about the undead, apocalypse, infection, resurrection. It's like you're seeing beneath the surface of what this person is presenting, and they're very good at holding a certain image. They're very good at navigating and manipulating. So for those of you who are energy workers or energy sensitive or empathic, sensitives of some kind, you're picking up what's below the surface. That's why you're picking up this feeling like you're kind of anxious about, okay, but is this person really what they say they are? It's not just for those of you who resonate and for whom this message actually is for. This person might be somebody who appears like a saint, but actually they're a zombie. They're like the Walking Dead. Okay. So they are basically like a nightmare situation for you because it's not what you truly want. It could be that they're hiding from you certain details about who they are, like the fact that they're in the lifestyle or different things that they're engaged with, or that they have a person, they have a partner, a spouse, or a girlfriend. That would be like a nightmare for you who resonates with this message, because that's not what you're looking for. Then we got the Puppet card in reverse, guys. This one talks about manipulation, pulling strings, theater, and obedience. So it looks like they're trying to pull strings, they're trying to manipulate, they want to get you into some sort of situationship. They might call it a relationship, but you would call it a situationship because it's not what you're looking for. And it doesn't lead you down the path that you want to go down in relation to a partner, a soulmate. It's not what you're looking for. And I think they know this, and that might be why they're coming at you in this way. They want to manipulate the narrative and pull some strings here, but it's in reverse. It's not working. Whoever resonates with today's message can see that this energy is not who they say they are. It could also be that there's a reason why this energy is approaching you at this time, because I do see the puppet with the strings, but I also see a puppet master standing in front of this puppet, manipulating this puppet. I just did a reading not too long ago about energies, like Agent Smith energies that kind of pop up in and around certain people, places, or spaces for the purpose of controlling a narrative, stopping behaviors, or limiting the ability to engage in certain processes that would help to open up other energies' minds or open their energy up, help others to awaken. Things that basically create a hiccup in the matrix, that these kinds of energies can pop up and in a certain way just kind of send certain energies your way to slow your roll. This could also be the case for some of you with this energy that's popping up. It's like you want a high vibrational soulmate, but instead what's standing in front of you is someone who is inauthentic and not being real about who they are. And then once you get into the situation, you will be feeling not good, torn down, and left in some sort of like emotional arrears, because this is not a relationship that would be positive or upbuilding for you. Once again, this is not a judgmental thing about different lifestyle choices. This has to do with collectives and what it is they're actually looking for versus what they're getting. And it's never okay for an energy to approach you and offer you something, and it's not what it really is. And they know that they're lying about it, but they're just trying to achieve a purpose. So they're willing to offer you something, lie about what it is, and then you get it and you find out the hard way. I cannot emphasize that enough. Then we have Apothecary. That was the last card that came out with the pre-pull. And this one talks about potions, herbs, elixir, alchemy. The fact that this came out right after the puppet and the zombie and the saint in reverse gives me that we have somebody here maybe doing some sort of backwards love magic, spell work, low vibrational energy work, misuse of universal principles. Whenever I see the Apothecary card following Puppet Master and Zombie and Saint in reverse, somebody is doing some really low vibrational stuff here to try to pull you towards them or to help them mask the fact that this offer is not what it seems, because you're picking up on it. This much I can see. You're picking up something is off. You may not get the whole thing yet, but you will after you receive this message. Or for those of you who this has already happened, something happened that allowed you to be able to see that this was not what this energy or this individual said it was. Something alerted you. And I think a whole lot of you went the opposite direction. For some of you, this is present tense energy, and for some of you, this is future tense energy. Take the energy as it resonates. But for those of you who are not aware of what is happening yet with this situation, somebody's been using some kind of, who knows, they might have been using some sort of food-based substance or herbs or elixirs, potentially trying to put that in your food to utilize it for some sort of energy work, to get you to allow them into your energy. Somebody also could have been doing some sort of inverted universal principle work associated with like love spells or something like that, to once again get you to put down your walls and allow them into your energy. Something here about manipulation going on. This is a hot mess. Okay, we're going to go to the character deck. If any of this is sounding familiar, makes sense, this is your message. If this is shocking to you and you had no clue this was going on, this is probably not your message, and it's probably not speaking about your person. Okay. Others of you, this person may not have approached yet, and this might be information that comes up later. After this person approaches, you might think back to this reading, okay? Because something is off with the energy. It's definitely off. Okay, Spirit. What do we got here out of the character deck? Okay, we have revolutionist, freedom fighter, pursuer of welfare and justice, champion of transformation. Okay, let's see who we're talking about here. Who is that message in relation to, Spirit? Who are we talking about? Is that collectives or is this? We have bartender, master of libations, small talker, and alleviator. This is this person, guys. Somebody's coming through like they're all about fighting for others' rights. Like they're very balanced in the energy. As a matter of fact, they angle towards helping others, and they're willing to rock the proverbial boat in order to do that. Like they'll fight for you or they'll fight for others' rights. It's something in the energy like that. And this is a person who might be really good with small talk. Maybe somebody who enjoys libations or drinking. Or maybe they want to put something in your drink because we had the apothecary card. Please be careful for those of you who are sensitive to that part of the message. Put a napkin over your drink if you're out and about. Just cover your drink with a napkin and then stick the straw through it. That'll hold the napkin in place. Do something to protect your food and drink. Yeah, this person is a hunter. This is sick. So the hunter energy is on the table. This is a stalker of prey. Somebody who has an aim to do something, strategy, pursuit, and survival. This person, they have some sort of reason why they're doing this. I don't know if this is like a game for them. I'm picking up hunter energy. Like somebody could actually legit be stalking you, but somebody views you like prey or like something to be obtained. Like a prize to be obtained, and it's like they're stalking or watching you. Some of you may actually have a stalker. I have the traveler card. Oh Lord, this energy. This person is somebody that wants to level up off of your energy. Okay, we have seeker of horizons, adventurer, experience, long journey. Somebody is thinking about the long-term goal here. This may not be a new situation. Somebody's been looking at you as a prize or something to be obtained for a while. Somebody has actually traveled or is about to travel in relation to this message. It could be this energy traveling towards you, or traveling as in they're, following your whereabouts or what you're doing online or something like that. So that way they can continue to hunt you or to try to obtain this prize, this goal of dealing with you. What did I say? Oh my gosh, it's the singer card. I said one of these masculines is in the music industry. Somebody is a vocalist who's involved in this crap. This one talks about resonance, moving hearts, harmony, emotion, and performance. Yeah, they're a performer in a bunch of ways, okay? They perform on stage, and they're also a performer in their personal life because they're being fake in the energy just to try to accomplish something. Somebody thinks they're a genius. Wow, I cannot make this up. Bearer of gifts, extraordinary intellect, innovative mind, exceptional ability. Somebody is like an egotistical, like, I want to say fool or idiot, because what they don't get, this is why they're foolish, is that you all kind of are seeing through them. You don't know exactly what's going on, but you know something's off. This person thinks they're a genius. Somebody in the music industry thinks they're a genius and they're stalking collectives. Yeah, somebody's a gambler in reverse, risk taker of fate, speculation, addiction, debt, fortune. Yeah, they might actually be a legit gambler, like somebody who gambles their money away, or somebody who it's like this gaming energy. Like they think this whole thing is a game. Like they're taking some kind of gamble to come towards you. Somebody's going to bring or deliver a message. We have the courier card. Somebody's trying to transmit some energy or information towards you or give you a gift. There might be a person who is a middle person that tries to connect you with this energy. Then we have the guide. Yeah, we have the guide in reverse, navigator, progress, direction. This person would guide you in the wrong direction because we have the guide in reverse. Either that or your guides are sending this energy in the opposite direction because they know. Because like I told you, the first card out was the trash card, waste, worthless, and mouse. Like that was the first card out and that card wasn't even supposed to be in that deck. Or maybe it was. Wow, security guard. Yeah. Patrol keeper, watchman, service provider. Yeah, your guides are turning this person in the opposite direction. You have a security guard in your spirit team. They know what these energies are, even if you don't understand. This is yet another set of energies that has zeroed in on collectives or has been in the background zeroing in for a while. But whatever the case, your spirit team knows exactly what's going on here. And they're like, no. Yeah, this could also be some kind of influencer, somebody that views himself as a trendsetter, a content creator, a follower, an online influence. This was in reverse. Otherwise, I would have said, it is possible that collectives, those of you who resonate, some of you might be influencers or content creators on social media. And maybe this person is stalking and watching you on social media. But the fact that it's in reverse, this person that might be a trendsetter that your spirit team is moving in the opposite direction might be in the music industry. Okay. They're trying to repair something. There's something here about a lawyer, keeper of justice, law cases, defense advisor. I don't know. This could have to do with just general justice in association with your spirit team moving this energy in the opposite direction. It's not justice that you receive problems from this energy. It's like this energy is trying to come towards you and bring a whole bunch of drama, issues, and problems. And it's not justice in relation to where you are energetically. We have firemen, bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. This was in reverse. See, that's concerning to me because I see the sacrifice in reverse. Somebody might be trying to sacrifice somebody. Someone who's in the music industry might be trying to sacrifice someone. And then with the architect card, somebody's trying to draw up some sort of blueprints or plan or design something. And they might be trying to utilize someone else's energy or sacrifice someone to do it. This is a lover in reverse. I don't even need to pull any more cards. This is a mess. It's a lover in reverse. It's a fake soulmate, basically, that's going to come at you from the angle of love, romance, reproduction, infinity. Like they may come in hot and heavy, love bombing. They want to marry you. They want to have kids, or they just want to go into a deep, close, intimate relationship. They want to move quickly. Okay. That's because they have an agenda, a goal, a game plan. Collectives, you need to be on the watch out for energies like this right now because we're in a shift or a changeover of the energies. So collectives is about to have a lot of amazing things coming in for them. Like things that are beyond thoughts, beliefs of what you could have even. Things that you weren't even prepared to receive in the sense of like, oh, I cognitively thought, this could happen, that could happen. This is going to be more than that for those of you who resonate. So there could be something here with these energies wanting to push in at this time. Some of these energies are past energies that were sending low vibrational energy work, witchcraft, and spell work towards you, like specifically. And now they want to come in and be a part of the rewards and results that are coming due to your hard work. You standing in yourself, adhering to your values, and not allowing these energies to steamroll you, even though it was very challenging. Some of these energies tried to destiny swap with you and take everything that you worked hard for, or gatekeep you, even though you worked hard, just keep slamming the gate in front of you. These are some of the energies that now want to come at you, and now they love you, or they want to tell you that they've always been attracted to you. And you can just tell something's off. Like, they're moving too fast. They want too much too quickly. It's that energy. I don't want to put in any work, and I want all the results. And they want it both ways. They want it that way in the relationship, and they also want it that way with obtaining in another form your rewards for your hard work. They couldn't get it the one way, now they'll come the other way. It's really sick. And I don't like giving readings like this. Once again, I have to give the messages, but this is more of a warning message, guys. That's what I'm picking up. I'm going to go to shadow work. This is more of a warning message. Any other messages about this energy coming towards collectives? Regardless of how this message resonates, Spirit, messages please for collectives. Regardless how this message resonates, for you, or what parts you're picking up on here, I think the overall message is you've worked so hard to move through all of these challenges and these blocks, some of them from your own self. Be careful about who you let in your energetic space and physical space after overcoming so much. Don't just go for the first offer because it's an offer. Okay? This energy is coming in a deceptive and manipulative manner. They're going to want to move really quickly. The reason why is because the second you find out fully who they are, they know you're going to head for the hills. They want to lock into you energetically before that happens. They're not even being honest in the way they're coming in. Yeah, soul mirrors. Others reflect your own relationship with yourself. Open heart, healing union. So as you continue with your healing work, you are going to draw the kind of soulmate or partner that's actually suitable for your journey. This is why I say don't just jump on the first ship coming in, because it may not actually be what they purport it to be, but also it could be that this is someone trying to manipulate and get in before the real opportunity comes. Because I mentioned to you before, some of these energies are the same ones that were sending resistive energy your way in whatever form you want to look at it. Now, since they know they can't stop you, they want to join. But it's not appropriate. They didn't do the work. And they have karma that they're going to deal with, energies that are coming back to them based on their behaviors. It's also not your job to receive that karma. That's not your karma. It's their karma. So you're being encouraged to look into the mirror at yourself and how you feel about yourself. If you feel drawn to just accept any offer, even if it doesn't feel right. I'm also picking up somebody could have been doing some mirror magic of some kind. But of course, what would a reading be without that? Let me see what this card is that flipped. Guys, this is crazy. Yeah, here's the arrogance card. This is such an arrogant energy that's doing mirror magic. It's kind of this narcissist energy I'm picking up on. Confirmation. They're looking in the mirror and what they see is not truly what they are. They're arrogant. And I could totally see that. If somebody feels like their accomplishments, their accolades are so great because, maybe they're very well known in an industry, or they're an influencer and others look to them to set trends or something like that, they may feel a certain way about themselves, but it's not authentically who they are. It's like their ego is what they're looking at, like narcissist energy. So the arrogance card says not seeing flaws hinders growth. No limits to learn and improve. Humility, awareness, and growth. And definitely, this is information that we could all take in and utilize. But in relation to this reading, somebody who's arrogant is looking in the mirror like in a narcissistic way. And that has come through twice in this reading. 222, 2222. This is why you have to be careful about the energies that you're letting come near you, come into your space. Yeah, look at this. Deception. A slippery slope erodes trust. Honesty fosters connection and authenticity. Integrity, transparency, and trust. This was in reverse. This arrogant, narcissistic energy that might be doing mirror magic is in a state of deception. They are trying to deceive you. Making peace in reverse. They're not making peace. Okay, and this has to do with conflict. Okay, in the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery, profound, genuine risk. Somebody that's making peace is taking steps that are in alignment with being a peaceable energy. This energy is coming in with deception, probably because they are some of the energies that were sending resistive or gatekeeping energies towards you. This is the if you can't beat them, join them energy. Making peace is in reverse. Self-compassion is in reverse. Okay. Divine juggling in reverse. So these energies that are offering themselves as soulmates, at least to those associated with this reading, okay? And use discretion with this. But as I said, if it resonates, you have two energies that are not telling it. They are not saying who they fully are, and they want you to engage with them in a relationship. They want to move quickly. They want to manipulate and lie about who they are so they can quickly get you into a relationship because they want to connect to your energy. You're someone who has some good things coming in. These are energies that might be trying to put things in your drink or food, or they're using some sort of apothecary or food-based herbal work for some sort of like love spells or something like that because they want to get in and manipulate and control you, puppet card. But actually, this energy is like a saint in reverse and a zombie, the night of the living dead. So, guys, that's pretty much the energy. You're being encouraged to stand in your authentic self. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. You are unique. You have individuality. This is what's drawing energies like this, right? But you have to observe these so-called unseen patterns and have courage. They want you to self-sabotage, but collectives, we know you're not going to do that. You've come too far. Just because it is the first option does not mean it will be the only one. Please do the work. Look into your own mirror and understand more about the way you see yourself and why it is that you are moving forward potentially with energies that you're not really sure of, or you're feeling like, I don't think I'm seeing the entire picture here. If you are feeling like rushed to move forward into a relationship with an energy like that, stop. Take a deep breath and take some time to ask yourself some questions. Because what I'm seeing, for those of you who resonate, there are some energies around you that are not what they seem, and they have an agenda. Okay? So that is the message for today. Definitely sending love and light to all those who resonate with today's energy. I will be on this Sunday for a live on TikTok at 7 p.m. So feel free to join us over at Ora_Gen_Lightworker. And definitely we raise the vibration to get the week going, music, some free reads, and just generally hanging out with a high vibrational group. So you are more than welcome to join us over there. If you are enjoying the content, please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the all button so you don't miss your message. And definitely there are options to become a fan and a super fan on TikTok. All that information is on my page there. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the reading out. This is your girl Ora-gen. Hope you're having a great weekend, and I look forward to being with you in the next reading. Love and light, guys.